It's the second day of the Women's Premier League and it's Super Sunday, the first time that we had a double header. It was Delhi taking on Bangalore, and in the night match it was the UP Warriorz taking on the Gujarat side. The first game, well, Delhi came out hard and thanks to Meg Lanning and Shafali Verma, they posted a formidable total of over 220 runs. As for Bangalore, they were hoping that their top order of international stars would fire. Unfortunately, they didn't. And Tara Norris, the only associate player in the competition, picked up 5 wickets. So Delhi came away with the points. But it's the second game that we're going to concentrate on. It's the UP side taking on Gujarat. And what a game we had. It was the first time we saw the UP side, and they had to go hard right at the end. They had probably given just a little bit of too many runs. 169 runs Gujarat was able to score, and that's off the back of a poor performance in the first game. And then it was really up to Grace Harris and Sophie Eccleston that steered them home when they never thought victory was possible. It was a last over finish and the thrilling game that the WPL certainly needed to kickstart their campaign. The game was probably won by UP side from a batting perspective. When they lost 3 wickets to Kim Garth in an over, they had to rebuild, and thanks to Kiran Navgeri and Dipti Sharma, they were able to put on a good partnership. But then both of them fell, and then Grace Harris came in. And there was a point where it was 15, 16, 17 runs per over. But for some reason, with the dew and probably the powerful hitting of Grace Harris, she was able to steer the side across the line. So probably 2 little partnerships were the reasons why the UP Warriors were able to get over the line. The standout player, when you look at both games, well, you've got to look at Shafali Verma at the start, 84 runs. I mean, under 19 skipper for the ICC World Cup, and then was probably disappointed with the Indian side, comes in first game for Delhi and does exceptionally well. I actually thought she was going to go on and be the first player to score 100 in the WPL. Then Tara Norris picking up 5 wickets, a huge effort by her. And then the final game last night, Grace Harris. I mean, to be able to score 59 off 26 deliveries and control the back end of that innings exceptionally well, and also hold her nerve to call a DRS for wide when there was a lot of conversation, a lot of stoppages in the play. I think that's a credit to her and her understanding and her tactical brain. So 3 wonderful players that we got to see yesterday. When you look at both grounds, Brabant Stadium and DY Patel, is simply because it is small boundaries, great pitches, fast, bouncy, and fast outfield. So anything is possible. And I think what the Warriors were able to do last night in their chase, 58 off 17 is what Grace Harris and Sophie Eccleston were able to mow down. And with the dew factor coming in, anything is possible for a chasing side. So I hope that teams watch that and realise that they can put a lot of pressure on the fielding side. So whilst the first 2 games, the batting side won, the third game showed that it can be really difficult to defend. In terms of the table, Mumbai Indians sit comfortably at the top given to their positive net run rate. But it's great to see 2 other sides joining in from a points point of view. So obviously UP and Delhi registering their first games. Unfortunately, Gujarat, they've had a tough couple of days, first losing in the first match and then this close encounter against the Warriors, and they sit bottom of the table. Well, tonight it's Mumbai taking on Bangalore, the 2 powerhouses of Indian cricket. Harmanpreet Kaur taking on Smriti Mandhana. They both get on so well, but there will be no love lost when these 2 take on each other. When you think about their side, Mumbai have a wonderful batting group, and they've got certainly a lot of confidence based on their first performance, whereas Bangalore would have been disappointed that they didn't necessarily fire. And there are a few question marks about their bowling. The fact that Sophie Devine went for runs, Elise Perry, Heather Knight picked up 2 wickets, but she doesn't bowl for England. So where are their overs coming from? They'll be tested again, Bangalore, but I can't wait to see what happens. And make sure that you stick around here on Cricbuzz, because we'll be reviewing that match later on tonight.